Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As promised, you guys, I'm bringing you guys along with me to the post office to mail off these credit repair letters, okay? Y'all, I'm so over it. Like, I've been hanging on to this before I went to the cruise, and I'm just ready to get this set right here mailed off so that I can get started with my next set of credit disputes so I can get my credit clear. Like, this year, you guys, I am not playing with my credit, okay? When I tell you I'm sending everybody credit dispute letters, I'm sending everybody letters, okay? And I'm getting it clear, okay? So on Saturday, I did go to the post office, but they were closed. So I looked on their website, and it says that they closed at 12 noon. But however, I came a little bit afterwards. But I recall the last time I went up there to get my passport, it was around like 2:30. So I was thinking that I was within like the time brackets or whatever. But I read down a little bit further, and it said that if you are getting an appointment for a passport, they will keep the post office open for that appointment. So I was like, okay, let's just go ahead and resume this on Monday. So here it is. So we're going to go ahead and get these sent. However, I did decide that I was not going to send this set right here certified. I'm going to use priority mail. I want to see how that's going to work. I think it's like 78 cents per package, but when you go up to the post office, make sure to get with the clerk and ask them to weigh each letter and ask them how much, like how many postage stamps you would actually need, because I'm using stamps on mine. So, and just ask them how many postage stamps that you would actually need to get it mailed out. And I believe that you have to use like forever steps, but don't quote me on that. Just check with your local post office and see what you'll need to use or whatever. But I have forever stamps on all of mine, and that's what I'm going to use to mail them out. And I did purchase a roll. I forgot what website I got the whole roll from, but I purchased a roll of 100 forever stamps. That was back when I was going to start letter writing, and I needed some stamps and stuff like that. But I never did really get into the letter writing. So I don't know, I may get back into that. But as of right now, I'm not interested in that. But I do have a whole roll of 100 stamps, and we are going to be putting those to use with these credit repair letters. All right, so let's go ahead and go. All right, guys, and they are open. So I am excited about that. So let's go ahead and get across the street safely so we can make it into the post office. But yeah, I have about, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I have about 7 different creditors. Not to be putting y'all out of my business like that, but like 7 different creditors that I'm actually wanting to send the letters out for. So yeah, thank you. There you go. All right, so, and I'm looking for priority mail, I think. 2. Which ones was it? Priority letter. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I know it's not any of those. I think it's these. Yeah, I think it's these. Okay, and it says that it is tracked and insured. It's gotta be it. Okay, I'm gonna go ask them. So I just left the post office, y'all. I just made it back to the house. I do have to clock back in, so I'm gonna make it really, really quick. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the rates, okay? And I may make like a separate video so you guys can be like updated on how much this actually costs or whatever. But y'all, the priority first class mail was so expensive. It's $12.50 per letter, and they take off the price of the postage, which 6 out of 8 of my letters actually required one forever stamp, and 2 of the 8 letters required 2 forever stamps. So the postage was $12.50 minus the 78 cents, or minus the cost of the 2 different stamps that was actually supposed to go on the envelopes. So listen, I know I mentioned that I was going to send this stuff out certified or either via priority first class mail. Not today, honey. Not today. Y'all know I'm budgeting, so I actually did not budget that fee amount in today, okay? But on the next time I actually go out to mail the letters, I'm going to be more financially prepared for the actual cost. So I think it'll be healthy for me to actually go and do a little bit more research on the actual postage fees, and that way I can actually know what to expect, and that way you guys can know what to expect as well too. So yeah, I think I'm going to create a video on all of the different forms of postage and how you can actually like mail these letters out cheaper. I mean, if you want to pay the money, you can go ahead and pay for it or whatever. I'm trying to do this like least expensive as possible. So yeah, your girl put the letters in snail mail today, but she did postmark them. So I do have today's date on there that shows that the date of sending out, but unfortunately I won't get like a tracking date that's going to show like the date of delivery or anything like that, but it's fine. Okay, it is okay for you to mail out letters without it. However, it's just recommended and preferred if you were to mail it so that you can have your delivery receipts. It's all about the receipts, okay? So if you can pay for it, go ahead and pay for it. But if you are if you're like in a financial crunch like how I am, sometimes we're gonna have to use snail mail, okay? So I did get the letters out, and now I'm just going to focus on financially preparing for my next set of letters so that I can make sure that I have the right amount of postage for each letter so that I can mail them out either certified or either in priority first class mail, okay? So you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm going to go back and clock in for work and finish my work day, and then I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. All right, bye loves.